So I broke the Vortex again. There was something wrong with I think it's like the electronics. It was either like a short or the battery was bad. But yeah, this is where I previously fixed it. It's got these nasty electrical tape lines where the epoxy cured. I'm gonna take a Dremel and sand all that away. I built this hat camera thing to film me flying it. So I still have to finish programming this thing because it doesn't fully work. But then I'm gonna get out there again and start flying. It's still like cold-ish here. It's like in the 40s. It's gotta be like 70s or more for good thermals. Where I'm at anyway. Open this before. Need cutters. Ooh, Dremel tools. All right. Let's see. And how do you open this box? This one looks good. What do you do? Loosen, insert, tighten. This is such a piece of crap, Dremel. Yeah, so I gotta sand all this crap off. Oh, this is not pleasant. I can smell the permanent marker. Let's get the 98%. Where is it? This box was $80, man, and 95. Oh, too loud. It's the sound of a vacuum. I think. Oh, not bad. It's not pleasant. Oh, my eyes! Oh man, I gotta do the entire boom. Damn. The reason I have to do this is because all this glass and cloth made it so like back heavy. I had to add ballast. The plane has to fly heavier. So I gotta do this. Not great. Oh man, this is brutal. I might have cancer like 10 years from now. Anyway, yeah, so I sanded it down. This is a lot less of the ripples. My boy! The poor Vortex. Damn. Hurt you. This guy right here, Gollum. Yeah, so the brake is over here. I think I supported it before with like some strips, fast C8, and actually did the wrap with some epoxy. And you gotta let it cure somewhere where this guy won't touch it. I get a vacuum. And then later on when it's dry, I'll do the current checking. Cycle my batteries and get them ready to fly. Alright, I gotta clean this up in a vacuum. Alright, so this damage is kind of bad. Like it's missing a chunk out of the tail. So I'll have to patch that up. It's not terrible. Like it's still, you can still align it. I'll just reinforce it. This time I won't go as ham. Not really like a competitive flyer, but would still be nice to have a light plane. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to flying. It's like therapy for me. I gotta get out there. Be one with nature. Yeah, so I'm gonna put the wooden, oh god, I can't hold this one hand. Put the wooden support at the bottom. That'll hold, like support everything. Then I'll put a strip on top here with the, I might stick like something in there to make sure the lines don't get stuck to it. Just like plastic, I don't know, I'm kind of scared to do that. It could be a problem. I'll figure something out. Anyway, yeah, I forgot what I was even talking about. I'll get this going. And I gotta make sure that the when the wings are on, the horizontal stabilizer is level with them, because last time it was a little off, and I think I had to apply some what is it called? Like trim to keep it flying straight. That's less performance. Alright. At some point I'll probably just buy another boom. Yeah, it's just a pain to like build everything. Oh man, I miss this plane. It's so broken. And I gotta make sure it's straight, like vertically too. Dang. Looks okay. Oh yeah, now you're supposed to use like guides or something. Oh, the plane does like a oh, it's so good. The poor Vortex. Life of abuse. Oh god. This is something that's worth the money for me. I've spent, you know, equivalent amount on other things. Yeah. Alright, I'll fix it. And one day I'll get it out there. Alright, so I've got it like joined together. One piece again, but it's pretty nasty. I was using this. Oh crap, I gotta zoom. Focus. Using this, not sure what this is called, this weave. It's like linear weave. Or not a weave, but yeah. And I found using like a piece of plastic works well to shape it. And this stuff, the Insta Set, has such a distinct smell. I'm like, damn, it's been a while since I smelled that. I got it all like aligned, but my concern is I think the boom like sags downwards a little. So I might have like, I don't know, permanent down trim. No, it looks pretty good. Say cautiously. As long as it flies, I'm down. So I'll strengthen this and clean it up. I still have not applied the actual epoxy on it. That'll clean it up. But I forgot that The freaking fuse is a crack from when it hit the ground. So I gotta strengthen that too. Yeah, there's a clean break all the way across. I scuffed this up a little so it would stick. Yeah, not great. I forgot that this is the stuff that's like super nasty to deal with. It's sticky. Really should have gloves. But yeah, you put equal parts and mix it together and then lather it on. Man, I hate working on this stuff. The cloth and then that 30-minute epoxy, everything is just sticky, and then like you gotta get it right or else you start dragging like threads everywhere, and then you fix like one spot and it screws up the rest. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's not gonna be great, but I'm mostly interested in getting it back to flying condition. Well, here it is. I really screwed this up. Like, I tried to put epoxy along here to like fill in the grooves where I sanded away. Just made everything sticky. And then you should like tape around it or something. And this painter's tape doesn't really stay on well, so I don't know. And there's the oh, that's good. I can use that for the freaking glue on my hands. I got most of it off. There's some for there. I've banged this plane up. It's my first composite DLG, and yeah. But you will fly again. There it is in one piece. Again, it's only been like an hour or two since I put the epoxy on. I sanded everywhere, so it's like the boom is got that kind of coloring on it, but I don't know, I'm good enough. It's good enough for me. I know I lose like aerodynamics. I don't want to like apply more epoxy. I need a paintbrush or something. Anyway, scars, right? Reminder of your mistakes. The alignment looks pretty good. My main concern, this sideways profile is alright. But I kind of think there was like a little bit of a droop too. I don't know. We'll find out when I fly it again. Yeah, unfortunately there definitely is a bend, like yaw-wise. Because I was missing like some material over here. So it bends like a little bit that way. Oh man. It looks right. I don't know. Let's have a look at it. Nasty. Look at that beautiful carbon right there. Versus this. It's like Frodo in Lord of the Rings. And the pod is also nasty looking. Oh well, if it flies, that's all I care about. It's all about skill, thermals. Got our boy R9 over here. And going over there, benchtop power supply that matches what these batteries are. Somewhere under 4.2, 650 milliamp hour. The current will adjust as it is used, so output, and it's on. Let's see, oh yeah, I've got it. Yeah, so then watch over here. Draws 133. Spikes at 300. Yeah, that's what happens. It's weird. Like a servo sticks. Not like mechanically, like electronically. I don't know what it means. Really, one of them stops working. What the hell? It's regarding the speed of the motion. Is it the current? It's gotta be. So when I'm stress testing this, like getting the flaps to go up and down, this servo is the one that always messes up for some reason, which is a roll control. Like, that's very important. So I'm gonna swap it with the rudder. I had 4 more of these servos because I was impatient one time, just bought another set of them, but I gave it to a friend. Yeah, I'll just switch it with the rudder because the rudder's not really used, and besides the rudder, I have it so far trimmed to the right just to get it to sit straight. I also noticed the tail is definitely bent, like to the right. Oh god, forgive me. But I can trim that in flight, it's whatever. As long as when I throw it, it doesn't break. Good enough for me. And then I'll finish programming the hat cam so I can actually record this thing flying and then start training the ML model. Still a mystery to me right now, but hey, I got time off, man. I don't have a job anymore, or currently. I do already have a, what the hell is an SD card on the ground? I do already have an interview next week, but I'm kind of hoping I don't have to work for a couple of weeks. If only the weather was good. It's raining a lot still. Anyway, what the hell? There's a hair. Where is it? So I've been painstakingly reprogramming this plane because I tried out another receiver thinking this one's bad, and the Optimus 6, it needs at least 2 cells, like that kind of voltage range, which is unfortunate because it has voltage telemetry, which would be nice. But I did discover that my battery harness thing to the receiver, the sockets were loose. Like, you could pull them back and forth. What the heck you can do with this one? Well, anyway, I made a new one because it would literally die if you bent it a certain way. That was pretty bad. It's possible that happened in flight. So yeah, and I'm just gonna check all the deflections, like when you roll right, roll left, pitch, and all that. Make sure they're good. I didn't. There's a battery charge. I didn't like program this all the way where I have like flight conditions and all that. I just fly it manually. But yeah, I don't know, this is like, I gotta learn the manual for that thing. I just want to fly. So I've got the mixed, flaps with elevator at least, and then I just make sure all the deflections are within range and the CG, and then yeah, it just flies.